So some major Shiba Inu coin changes are coming here, guys. 2025 is going to be very different for Shib. And in this video, I want to kind of highlight what we know, some of the things that I want to find out a little about as we transition. So away from having basically any person, entity, group, anything governing the Shib ecosystem. So apparently by the end of 2024, Shytoshi, Call, the main two developers that basically, got the torch passed to them from Ryoshi, they too will be leaving. So what does this mean? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? I don't necessarily think it's good or bad. I think it could be a good thing, honestly. True decentralization, a project that is going to be driven solely by the community. I think it could be an interesting era for Shib, and it's going to happen in the midst of a bull market. So it has a lot of people asking questions, what can we expect? How's this going to impact the chart? All of these sort of things. And we really don't know until we get there. Here's what I do know, though. The Shib army is still super strong, with or without any person at the helm. And at the end of the day, many people are already in the camp that we don't necessarily need any developer. Now that Shibarium has been built, people can add to the network, add to the ecosystem as they want. However, there are some questions about the Shibarium burn mechanism, the burn portal. What's going on with that? Will Shiba Swap be done? Will the metaverse be done? What's going to be done with the gaming side of things? Is that going to be just left to, the community? And if it is, that's okay. But here's what we do know. So Shiba Inu is planning to launch a DAO as part of its strategy to become a complete universal blockchain platform. So on August 24th, Shiba Inu's CMO, Lucy, announced that the network will launch DAO governance. Okay, let me move myself over here. So the move is intended to ensure that Shib's growth is aligned with its core values of transparency and inclusivity. The initiative will allow Shib holders to participate in all decision-making processes within the Shib ecosystem. Lucy explained that the DAO launch will solidify the coin's role as a leader in decentralized governance. And again, when Shibarium was launched, I was there when it went live in Toronto last year, in August of 2023. The whole idea was to build a whole decentralized ecosystem that could run itself, that can literally govern itself. Now, the CMO noted that the DAO is still in development. Lucy, open reading mode here. Actually, that's not the right thing. Here, we'll just highlight it. So Lucy clarified the governance model will include two main bodies, the Charity Council and the Culture and Heritage Council. These councils will manage community initiatives such as charitable efforts and preserving Shib's unique cultural identity. Additionally, Lucy noted that other coins, and by the way, we're going to try to make sense of all this here in just a second. Other coins in the ecosystem, like Bone and Leash, will also play a critical role in the DAO process. For example, Bone holders will have the opportunity to lead the ecosystem's effort to advance blockchain knowledge and innovation. Leash holders can vote on issues that promote fairness and transparency within the community. So all we have to do, if people are asking, hey, will this work? All you have to do is look to Bitcoin and know that, yes, this can work. It's not to say it necessarily will or won't. I think Shib will obviously be here for the long run, no matter what. And, we take a look at where it is. We're not talking about just any old crypto. It's an $8.5 billion market cap. This thing's legit. And as I said yesterday in my video, as we're bouncing off here pretty nicely here in the one day, as I said yesterday, there's a lot of things that can happen here from now until then, just with the overall market that will drive the price higher. But I think we really do need a built-in incentive for people to utilize Shibarium on an everyday level. And I hope that we get all that ironed out before the main devs kind of decide to step away, which again, I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I just personally believe that, hey, we have to have our Shiba Swap back up and running full capacity. We have to have the treat token launched, which I'm assuming will happen before people move away, right? Because Treat's going to be the reward token. So just making sure everything's in place. And I'm confident that they'll do that, right? But they said by the end of the year. So that tells me we got to have our Shiba Swap out. We got to have our burn mechanism out. We got to have the Treat token out. We got to have a clear path of where we're going with the metaverse before the end of the year. right? That's how I'm understanding it. And if we don't, I think there's going to be some issues with that. Unless they decide to take this to a community vote and all of these sort of things to a community vote. But it seems kind of odd that that would be the case once this initiative, because this initiative has been brought on by, the current developers and so many people who have been on the front lines of, Shib to this point. But there's no doubt that major changes are coming in the overall market. But I do think this could be a positive. And here's how I think it could play out in a really positive way. See, the community could get much more engaged and active. And with a good DAO structure, we could actually probably get a lot more done than kind of in a hierarchical top-down approach that, let's face it, is currently how it is right now, right? Like, we don't truly have a voice in all of the sort of things within the Shib ecosystem. So if we are trying to build something fully decentralized, we have to create a DAO, we have to have voting power, and it has to be fully driven and run by the community itself. So we have to get here. My question is, will a lot of the things be ironed out that I mentioned here before we get there? Again, Treat Token, Metaverse, Burn Portal, right? Like, these sort of big questions, Shiba Swap, like, will all of that be put in place? What do you guys think? Do you think it needs to be? Do you think we can handle that as a community? I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts here, but it's going to look very different in 2025 for Shiba Inu, and I'm prepared for it. I'm ready for it. I'm actually excited. It's almost like a fresh new, venture here, and Ryoshi's done a phenomenal job. Shytoshi and Call have done a phenomenal job to get us to this point. But hopefully we can have these last few things ironed out, and then the community can legitimately take this where they want it to go. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Just wanted to kind of give you guys my perspective on it. Some of the things I'm thinking through with this news. And also want to hear from you guys down below in the comment section on this. Before we do get up out of here, I do want to tell you a little bit about Margex. If you guys are looking to trade on leverage, if you guys are heavy into trading, Margex is my top affiliate for leverage trading. Now, I do have Bybit and BITUNIX down there for spot trading platforms. I'm getting close to signing back on with Crypto.com as a partner over there, but Margex has been a platform where a ton of people have come over and traded with me. They are doing right now an amazing program right now that includes giving away free Caspa. Yes, airdropped to your wallet when you sign up using my link and start trading with me. Just one trade away. A sign up and a trade away from getting and earning some free Caspa. Check out the Margex links down below, guys. This is going to be running for a month, but get in now while the getting's good, because they only have a certain amount of dollar amount that they're giving away in Cas. They're literally giving it away. And this was an idea that I brought to them. I said Caspa's a really popular one, so check it out if you guys are interested in that free airdrop of Caspa when you start trading today. Links down below. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.